Okay. We in? I'm not sure. Beautiful. What's good, guys? Got my ice long black with a dash of milk. We're going to jump in to the servers. Let me just turn on my game capture. Okay. Is it there? There we go. It is appearing. Okay. We'll go modded. We'll go Everon. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait. 2 in the queue. But that should be fine. Please just bear with me. I just need to open this thing on my phone. Just so I can see your chat, because I've only got the one screen. I don't know if so I've got a it's not it's a 4060 Super. Is it 4060 or 4070? Let's have a little look-see. I really should know. I think hardware. System control panel. Home. Let's have a look. Where's my GeForce? Okay. I have a... Where is it? 4070 Super. So it's decent. I don't know. Do you think it would be able to support 2 screens? That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's like I wouldn't want it to lag. Okay, sweet. We're jumping in. Am I even live streaming? I can't see it on my phone. I need to see the quality. That's the main thing. Okay. View channel. Lag. Okay, yeah, and I sound all right too. Beautiful. Sweet. Jumping in. So I better turn that down. Okay. We go rush. Do I need to put tags? I'm not sure. Do you put tags in YouTube live streams, or is that like a post? Like a post recording thing? I don't know. We go rush. Sweet. Okay. Let's go Russian. We're gonna go a new group. We're gonna call it Spartak, which means Spartan in Russian. That'll be cool. And we will have a look at the map. Yeah, I'll leave it open. Okay. So they've got Monty. Shit, they've got most things. Okay. Well, it may be worth going to Matros. Spawning in at Stenger. They've got a few resources, enough to get us ready. I don't think... I won't buy a car, but I'll buy my sniper. What's the time? So I don't think I've got a watch in this one. The good thing about this server is it spawns you in with a silenced AK with scope, so you don't have a million people spending all the supplies to get, like, you know, scopes and suppressors. Yeah, let's go SVD. Old Faithful. There we go. Let's go silence. We've got a fair few rounds. We'll get one launcher. I'm not going to go pistol, so I think I should be alright without it. This does not have the PSO1 scope, but I don't mind this scope. It's a little bit, you can zoom in and out, so if somebody's a bit close, you can effectively engage them. Okay, that's a friendly heli. Those boys are pushing in now, so it may be worth buying a vehicle so we can get there in time. There we go, down the road. How does it look on the live stream? I think it looks alright. That's good. Because I don't know if you guys know, depending on where you're watching from.
I knocked him, he's to the left of that house.
But the Aussie internet, or at least where I am, is not great. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Okay, let me just... Sweet. One watching, and that is me. But that's alright. You know, I thought about, like, oh, you know, what's the point of streaming? Like, is it a hobby? Is it a job? And I think I just like streaming. I don't mind putting it out there. So, you know, if people learn, or people, let me just pause the stream on my phone. You know, if they gain something from it, it's the same thing with making videos. I think, you know, what's the point? And, you know, oh, I'm only getting 100 views, but then I think 100 people are tuning in and they're watching, you know, some of them watching all the videos, some of them watching half, and whatever time I've put to make that video, let's say I put in 10 hours or, you know, or 5 hours or whatever. If people get at least 5 hours of enjoyment, or, you know, they're watching it and they enjoy it for that time, I think that's a benefit, you know. Or if 10 hours, like, I don't think there's a video, well, there's not many videos I have where where I don't at least have the hours that I've put in that people haven't, you know, that I haven't got a benefit from it. So, you know, obviously the subscribers and the view count is all good, but as long as people are getting some sort of value from it, I think it's worth it in the long run. And that's the whole thing as well about, even just about digital content. You know, I find, well, what do I find entertaining? Well, I like learning about, you know, sniping and watching small clips of guys taking on, you know, impossible odds and coming out on top. But also even educational things like, come on, God, struggling. I'm gonna have to go on the beach. Like the research I did for the sniping video when I was learning about the Coriolis effect and the Eötvös effect. It was crazy, man. I'd never, you know, I've shot a fair bit before. Nothing over, I think, 600 meters, but it's still, it's pretty insane how some people, you know, some of the snipers, you know, people who are specialized in sniping can get, you know, 1,500 meters, 1,000 meters accurately. Even in Arma 3, it's like you account for everything, and then it's like, oh, well, guess what? There's a crosswind, so now your bullet's not dropping where you expect it to drop. But the SVD is good. I enjoy the SVD. I think it's probably my favourite sniper in this. I feel like bolt actions, you can't really stick with bolt actions just because of the fact that in this, at least, in this game at least, oftentimes, unless you get a clean headshot, the guy's going to be unconscious and he's going to be on the ground. So most of the time you need to, even if he drops, you need to pop another round or two in him to confirm that he is dead. Otherwise, he will get back up. I haven't used the intervention, though. I'm not sure what caliber the intervention is. I didn't even realize I had the intervention. That's must be a modded one. But yeah, pretty sick that they have it. Okay, how far away am I? So I'm pretty close. Just walk the rest of the way. So it's turning into night. I do not have MVG or a night scope with me, but that's fine. I can always just take the scope off and I can still hit a couple 100 meters fairly accurately. And the main thing is when you are, you know, doing what I'm doing behind enemy lines, you're not going to be up close. You don't want a direct engagement because you'll lose. You got a semi-auto against full auto weapons, you're going to lose. And if they push up on you, you know, you'll kill a couple of them. But eventually they'll just overwhelm you. So I'm going to head over there, I think. So teammates getting engaged. Also, somebody showed me how to use the rangefinder in this mod. I'm so used to the Arma 3 rangefinder where I think you press F or T and it locks on, whereas in this you got to hold down R and it sends out a laser. Okay. So we've got friendlies there. There's the bush there. So I don't want to stay in this tree line, so I might push all the way around. Okay, 1 second, guys. I just got to turn off the auto lock off my phone, just so if you guys do say something, if somebody joins and does say something, we're in timeout. Let's go 10 minutes. There we go. We've got a fair amount of guys in, and what they've added in New Reforger is that when a point is attacked, nobody can spawn on that. So what we can expect, most likely, so obviously we're on the coast, we've got Stanger, they'll be coming from Dimmock. So I could probably push up here, over here, and sort of cover this road, or even push into the town. Because from the sounds of it, the boys have the point fairly ready. Turn on these MVGs. And you have to think, okay, where are they going to come from? They're not going to come from the north, because Stanger's there. We've got that. The only place they really can is east, or they fly in from the south, but mainly east. So the main avenue of approach is going to be that main road. So if I can get into a good position, I could even push all the way over here and sort of snipe them while they try and mount up and push over. But at this point, we'll get hit heaps, as it's one of the main bases that you need to capture to win. So they're definitely going to move troops. And the server that I'm playing on it's a modded server, lots of vehicles, lots of attack helicopters and stuff, which is fun. Even though I don't particularly, use the attack helicopters or the armored vehicles too much. It is fun to have another element, and it means doesn't mean I can shoot down every helicopter with my AK or the PKM or something. So it means you got to be a little bit stealthier. You can't just engage everything. And I think that's probably a good point to note is in this game, it's not so much about who you shoot, especially when you're solo, it's about who you don't shoot. You don't want to shoot unless you know you're going to get the kill. Because if you shoot at someone, they're going to hear the crack, they're going to hear the direction, and they'll generally go, okay, I'm getting shot at from over there. I'm going to either engage over there, fire, and push up, and, you get taken out. Okay, so they've got... How do they have 4 points? So they've got that. Is that a main? Okay, so we've got these two. We could probably... I'll stay here, but if I do die, Morton may be a good place. Good place to go after. That's what I enjoy about this game. Similar to DayZ. I haven't played the new DayZ too much, but the old Arma 2 DayZ was like you walk for hours. You don't engage everyone you see. Okay, we got friendlies getting dropped off there. That'll help hold the position. But it's good. It's pretty bright with that full moon. We have another friendly heli. Where are we? Let's run this road. A common form-up point for the enemy attacking this checkpoint over here is forming up in Lament and coming through and just dropping off troops there, and then they push in. So if I just push down a little bit. Should be able to notify them at least. Is no friendly heli. Okay, so I've got an enemy vehicle real close. Ooh, he's playing a dangerous game, just sitting there. Is going to get blown out of the sky. Know what that was? Didn't sound like a Gatling. It's pretty close. I'm on the main road here. Pretty dangerous. There's... What the fuck? Okay, so they are close. There he is. He's right there. I gotta be careful though. I don't want to jump up too quickly. I just hope he doesn't have thermal. Did nothing. Oh god. Okay. That was not a smart move by me. Oh god. I'm just gonna stay here. Oh, is he gonna run over me? No, I'm alright. Why did I? Okay, I'm just gonna stay in this little bush. God, at least hopefully that was enough to scare him off. I can't hear him. They are fucking loud, so. It is a very bright night. It doesn't really matter that I don't have a night vision scope. Also, another thing in this game, I don't know if you've ever done any long range sniping or, engaging. You have to remember that most likely if you're over 100 or 200 meters away, the grass isn't going to render for the enemy. So even though I may be in the middle of this grass here, they'll be able to see through it completely. But the one thing that does render, even, a few hundred meters away, I think even like 800 meters away, 1,000 meters away, is the bushes. So if you use the bushes to your advantage, if you're in the shadow and you've got a bush behind you, at least you're not going to be crazy obvious. But if you're prone in a field, even in like a wheat field or something where the grass is quite high, you have to remember that it's most likely it's not rendered for the people you're engaging. But that's why I always like to stick to the bushes and to shadows as well. Shadows are a good one because most of the time your camo is going to be okay. They're engaging now. Your camo is going to be darker than the grass. Yeah, I didn't even really need. Sounds like they are engaging people. Whether I just go over here, just look down. The other thing, if you're on PC, you can adjust how high you're setting up by using you hold down control and just the mouse wheel. You can adjust the height slightly. So, let's say you're in a building, you need to look out the window. I'd probably recommend against shooting from inside a building, from a window, because generally, it's going to be easier for the enemy to hear that you're in a building. And unless you're standing fully upright looking outside a window, you're most likely going to hit the frame of the window. Like, I've done it so many times. So it's like, it's either you hit the frame because you're low, or you fully expose yourself out the window, which is like crazy obvious, especially when you start firing and they hear a bullet go past. Where do they look? They look doorways, windows, obvious places for the enemy to be. So it's it's not great. I tend to try and stay out of buildings unless I have to. You hear the wind? I always hear people walking through the bushes and it's just the wind. Oh, what? What happened there? Did it just crash? Okay. That was... What the fuck? That is the one thing about these modded servers is they do crash occasionally. This one's pretty good though. Like, I find it doesn't crash that often, but you know, it's sort of what you just have to deal with. On the plus side, okay. Oh, I'm back in. Oh, fuck! That's never happened before. So the thing is, they're on Lemuel. If I push down here, so this isn't going to be very interesting to watch. So I'll try and talk to keep it somewhat interesting and keep myself interested. I'm going to push south. I'm going to go all the way across here to the grass there. It's going to be slow. It'll probably take 5 minutes or so. And then I'll engage from the south. The only thing I need to be careful is this is a common form-up point for vehicles to come through. Like they'll push in all the way from Morton, they'll jump over here and go down there, or even Wood Hill, or whatever that name is. See, like, listen to that. Can't tell me that doesn't sound like someone. See, it may even be... Yeah. I'll go fast. There's no point going too slow. Once I hit these woods, I should be relatively safe because there's not going to be any vehicles. It's unlikely that anybody will be walking through here, which is one of the reasons why we're attacking from this avenue. Like, we're attacking from the south because it's unlikely for us to be there. So really, you just have to think in the enemy's state of mind. So you go, okay, well, if I'm the enemy, I'm spawning here. Okay, where do I know where the opposing force, where are they spawning from? Okay, well, they're spawning north, they're spawning west. So really, I should be safe in the east and the south. So if I attack from there, and how I like to do it is I save my shots, I wait for a perfect shot where I know I'm definitely going to hit, then I engage, and then I'll sort of drop. I don't want to do continuous fire. I'll take someone out, and I'll just sort of wait, and then as people wander around and check the body and go, oh, well, I'm not getting shot at, he mustn't be on this side, then I leave it. You leave it like a couple minutes, and then you engage the next one. Because the key is you don't want them to know what direction you're shooting from. Because if they have a general direction, then it means they can either just start firing at you, or they'll send a vehicle, or they'll send a patrol just to come out and just to kill you. Is that an eagler? Not sure. Jesus. But a couple of good sniping positions, especially if you're attacking Morton, is up here. It's pretty common. They'll look that way. But if you do, like I said, a few shots, stop, few shots, stop. You don't want to be continuous. And also another thing is as soon as you fire, don't move. Just stay still. Don't reload. Don't do anything. Because if they're looking in that direction... Friendly heli. Because if they're looking in that general direction, you don't want to give anything that their eyes can lock onto. Okay, so that helicopter's getting engaged. See him? Is that friendly? Nope, that's not friendly. So, for example here, 300 meters. So I set that in. I'll zoom in. There we go. See his body armor? That's a weird position for him to be in. So I got to be careful, because unless he's, I hope he's a lone soldier, but you just don't know. See, I shot him a few times before he actually like realized. Okay, he's definitely dead now. So I should probably wait. Because usually people don't play by themselves. They're not alone, especially all the way out here. It just doesn't make sense. Who's over there? Holy moly. A few troops getting dropped off there. So I'll just sit here for a sec. For a minute or two. And just wait. There's a lot of guys there. So it may be worth me just keep pushing. Go all the way over here into Oldwood. Or even go all the way over here, cross the road, come back over here, and then attack it from this direction. But how I like to play, well, depending what mood I'm in. Sometimes I like to, you know, be on the front lines with the AKs, engaging. But sometimes it's nice just to go slow. Oh, see something there? Vehicle. Better turn on the radio. Enemy bushy pushing in from the southwest of Dimmock. I don't think it's a bushy because they're not Aussies, but it's what it sort of looks like.
Hostile fire 090 from Vermouth. Secondary 239.
Turn her off. It's a big thing. How I like I would usually, if I wasn't streaming, I would just leave it on. But obviously, because I'm talking, you don't want to. Your brain will automatically try and understand what you can hear. So if you can hear multiple people, you'll try and listen to all the people at once, which would just sound like absolute gibberish. So I'll switch it off. Usually, also if you're about to go into a contact and people are talking heaps on platoon chat stuff, you can change the channel so you can't hear it, especially if you're with the squad and you're all on the same freak. But usually I'll just switch it off. Because you don't need to hear about, oh, something's going on at Monty when you're 10, 20 kilometers away. But once the engagement's done, then you can listen out to what's happening. Another thing I could have done there, because I saw that guy wandering by himself, I could have shot him, let him drop, and just left him. If somebody come out and tried to help him, then I could have taken him out. But I didn't really see anyone there. It's unlikely that there would have been many people there. But I could have just shot him, sat down and waited. The weird thing is, though, he didn't sprint. Usually when you get shot at like that, at long range, you want to just run. Like, you need to run diagonally and just get out of there. Looks like Matros is starting to get pumped. Old mate's down. You know, it's different if you were getting engaged by like an AK 100, 200 meters away. But if they've got a semi-auto and it's slow and it's methodical, if you sprint and zigzag, you're probably going to survive. I was using the VSS the other day for the. I don't really use it. I've used it, I think, in Stalker, but not so much in Arma. It's good. It is good, but it's almost like a close range sniper. It's like 100, 200 meters, 300 meters max. The bullet drop on it is just insane. I think it's 9mm by 39. So it's not like a 7.62 round. It's almost like a massive pistol round. And the bullet drop is just crazy on it. Just too much for me. Because even the SVD, even when it's suppressed, it does have a bit more bullet drop than normal. But it's not like drastic. Like the VSS, like 100 meters to 300 meters is insane. It's a gigantic bullet drop difference. Because it must just be such a heavy, non-aerodynamic round. And I don't think it's... I think it's subsonic too, which is another reason why it drops so much. And it's probably why it's so bloody quiet. Just put it there. And I'll keep pushing. So they used to call, I think it was Daisy, they used to just call it a walking simulator. But you gotta remember, like, that's why it's so good, because your life has value, because, you know, if something happens and you die, you know you'll have to waste, well not waste, but you'll have to spend another 5-10 minutes getting into the position that you like. It's like even there, like I don't know how long the stream's been going, let me check. Does it say it anywhere? Docs, stats? I don't think it says it anywhere. I'm not sure. It'll say it somewhere. I've probably played like, what, 20 minutes? I shot it at a tank. That was pretty sick. Didn't do any damage to it. Managed to survive though. I walked through the woods. I shot some random lone soldier. Took him out. And I'm still alive, so it's been a good run. And it's why when you get into the position where you're overlooking a town, it's what, and you know, you see a bunch of enemies and you go, fuck, like, this is it. Like, I don't want to fuck this up. But it's good. It's a good game. I enjoy it. I still do like to go back to Arma 3 because I do like the mods. I've been playing, we played, what did we play the other day? 40k Anti-Stasi, Warhammer. I've never been into Warhammer much. I used to have those guys, Necrosis. They were like the half robots, half undead. What are they called? Okay. So right now, there's a lot of troops that are dead. Like friendlies that have been killed. So I'll push in here because it doesn't look like they're going to take it. And just provide some support. See if I can help them take it. So another friendly chopper. Yep. Okay, shit. And now they're starting to take Matros. But if we quickly take this, that'll cut them off and they shouldn't be able to take it. Yeah, this is how I go. So I pretty much just run. I just constantly scan, hold Alt. Just have a bit of a look around. Shit's so bright. I don't even need an MVG. Stay this side of the wall. So at least if somebody pops up there, I can go prone. But yeah, Arma Reforger, I think it's come a long way. It released 2022. When did I get it? Last year? Mid last year, maybe? And even from then to now, it's massively different. The mods are good. You got the crossplay, which is good. I'm not sure if the mods are supported on PlayStation yet. Like, I think this server says it says it's crossplay, even though it's modded. So maybe they do have access to mods. But it is good. I feel like it's a good game to ease people into Arma because it's easy to jump in, it's easy to get to combat. You know, whereas Arma 3, unless you know what game mode to go, everything's different. There's so many scenarios. There's a million bloody mods you have to download to actually get into any game. That 40k anti-Stasi that I played the other day, that was like, it's like 20 gigs of mods. Like, went to join and I was just waiting for ages. That's probably 20 gigs. Probably isn't that much for those of you from anywhere in like a first world nation that's not either Australia or New Zealand, but 20 gigs takes a while here. Like, I think I get 100 megabits, which is good, which is really good for the area I'm in. I've got, what do we have? Hybrid fiber coax. So it's like the old copper mixed with the new fiber, and it's just the, okay, I need to turn on the MVGs. So I've got a friendly there. Who's close? Push up there. So, yeah, which is fiber to the node, and then from there, it's the old copper coax to the premises. Whereas the new areas, they're getting fiber to the premises. But even then, I think the speeds still aren't even close. We watched a video the other day. I was on course, cabling course, and this American, he was like getting 900 megabits, and he's like, oh, I'm only getting 900 megabits. Yeah, it's a bit slow today. And I just thought, Jesus, like, I can't even compare that. Like 900 megabits, that's insane. But still though, we've come a long way from dial-up. I remember trying to watch a YouTube video. You had to let it buffer for 30 minutes before you could watch it. But you could at least let it buffer. You can't let it buffer nowadays. It's bloody, I think it's because of the ads. They don't let you buffer it. They should bring that back. Like a way to integrate the ads into the buffer. Okay, we're getting close now. That's pretty dark in the wooded area, which is good for us. It's pretty bright out there. So it means once I start heading north, get to the tree line over here, we'll just look out, see what we can see. Jesus. Getting close now, so it may be best just to leopard crawl. Oh, Jesus. Enemy vehicle? Or that might be our Typhoon over there. A bit of a mound there, I can't see over. And same thing about the bushes before, where it's like the grass doesn't render after a few hundred meters. Bushes do, and so do trees. So if you're engaging the enemy and you're behind a tree and you can barely see the enemy, then you know, okay, they can barely see you. Okay, there we go. I think that's our Typhoon up there. Let's have a look. 400 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's our Typhoon. What do we got? What's going on in town? There we go, there we go. Somebody right there. So you got to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's picking up that tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200 meters. So I can go 200 meters. That's our Typhoon moving. The only issue here is because I'm in this area in the woods, my MVG, it's very dark. Whereas if I'm out in the open, I get the full moonlight. It's a Typhoon. It's engaging. Can't really see shit, can I? I might... no, I might stay here. Jesus. That must be old mate over there with his sniper. So go right there. I think that's the... Okay, what the fuck? Is that the sun coming up? It doesn't come up from the west, it must be the moon. Oh shit. Typhoon's down. Is that a friendly heli coming? Yes, 6 boys. Right. Oh. Do they make it? They're alive. Yep. They're dismounting. I got to be careful here because I don't want to stand up and then the enemy see me as well. So they know where he's landed. So did they blow his... They must have blew his rotors. Is that over there? 360. Watching that bloody window. Pushing in. Holy moly, there's a few of them. That's good. That's good. We should be able to take this. So that means our biggest threat right now is going to come from the east. Oh, they have Monty as well. Friendly heli coming in? Nope. Unless it's... No, we shouldn't be hearing that. It's too far away. Yeah, it's heaps. It's an enemy right close. Oh, shit. Should have just waited. Would have pushed forward. That's alright. I need to get a bloody night MVG anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Matros just because nobody's there. It's probably gonna get taken, or they're gonna try and take it. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Unless you should come back in a heli.
Copy.
Jesus. Here he is. He's hitting us hard. I just have to dig in here. Where's that guy out
Guys
in
at
the
Harbour
water?
side.
Okay, oh, they took it. That's good. They took it. So this is protected unless they have a, I think it's a command truck. I might jump out and see if I can jump on the AA, take this fucker down. Too much mixture of low light and bright light. Oh, I can't unlock it. I'm not a sergeant. Okay, that's alright. I think he's left. There's the AA. Is it destroyed? I hope not. Reload before he comes back. Is that friendly? Nope, that's not friendly. Is he coming from the east? Yeah, definitely not friendly. It's not coming up on the map. Oh, he's lucky. He's lucky he didn't come. You look, I'll jump out of this thing. I'll jump out of this thing and he'll come back for sure.
Requesting air support at Untitled. We have a hostile helo.
some spaghetti.
Oh, listen, my mic's working now.
Guys are all over the shop.
Oatless.
I need to turn off the radio. So let's go to Morton. Just the game. Also, another thing I noticed with this new patch is that if you kill someone while they're driving, they can keep driving. Like there was one the other day, he was like going, he must have been killed, he was doing donuts in the middle of a field. Just non-stop, like full acceleration. Look at the light, look how the light works, you can see where it cuts off immediately. Fuel. Probably should have gotten fuel back there. But it's alright, we're freaks. This guy's behind me. Got a heavy hitter with us. I'll take the rocket, and then, then he'll kill him. That's how it's gonna go. Mustn't have good handling back there. Let's turn this on mute. Not on mute. Chuck the earplugs in. Oh, there's a guy on the road. Oh, that's friendly. Shit, there's a lot of vehicles here. Am I gonna get rocketed? Maybe. Nah, we should be fine. I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. He's got an RPG. Let's take that. Oh, what does he have as well? Is that a SVD? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, nah, it must be friendly. Server must be lagging. It is going a little bit slow, transferring that shit across. Okay. Oh, cool scope. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get out of here. That must be, yeah, that's definitely an enemy. We do have an RPG, so if he does come back. Oh no. Oh, there's a friendly little bird. Just a hot ticket item for this fucking, I don't know, what is it, Apache Cobra? Oh, he's going down. That's good. Oh, let's go. Nighttime is definitely slower in this game. Understandably. Okay, he's back. What's he going for? Oh. Jesus, come on. Keep going. Jesus, it's bright now on the map. It's blinding. So we're right near this main road. So I probably want to go over there behind that bin. Ooh, this is a really cool scope. Actually, that's not a bin, that's a bus stop. If I go over there, I can hide behind the fence or in the building. And it's sort of close on that side, so we know where they're going to go. The vehicles, that is. So if I push up... That's a vehicle I hear. Same thing as before. You want to look at them through the bush because the bush renders for, 1,000 meters. How I usually like to run around as well is I'll have it on that top sight, and if I had an AK, I would switch it to full auto. That way, if anybody's close, if they're close enough that you can see them, you can engage with that, but if they're far away, it's less likely, for them to see you, and you'll have time to switch. I always hear phantom vehicles. Could be that vehicle, or it could be the wind. Maybe I'll just keep pushing up east. There is I think there's a roadblock here. Is it there, or is it? Yeah, I think it's there. Like a default one, so maybe I'll just go utilize that. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen it yet, but I think is it Venom? Venom Gaming. He's got a really good video that just come out, how to be a good anti-tank player, or taking on the anti-tank role. And he talks about how it's way better to engage front or from the rear. Obviously it's straight on versus left and right, which I think is a really good takeaway as well. Because it is a lot easier if something's driving towards you to fire. Whereas on the other way, you've got to account for the flight time for your lead, how much you lead in front of it. Okay, I'm going to push. God, looking at that sunset, it gets darker. Maybe it's because I'm in the shade. So we can hear vehicle coming. There's no friendly vehicles to the east. Well, there's no friendlies at all to the east, so any sort of movement we can pretty much engage. Each one set up. Okay, it's set to 200 meters, which is the default, so it means I have to aim low. But if he's this close, usually it's not going to be an issue where you aim because it will still get him. But let's say he was 100 meters, you want to aim for the bottom. I've got a good video on that. You can get used to firing with the iron sights. Some nice trees over there I can go sit with. Enemy little bird. Oh. Yep, there's the roadblock up there. And I had a really good... Jesus, it's just so dark behind you. Really good video using this roadblock. I had the PKM. There was a supply truck driving through. I took out the driver, and as I'm taking him out, a helicopter, you know, a Huey, was flying super low, and I just shot at the pilot and took him out. It was pretty epic. It's times like that. That's where you really. That's what make this game great. You know, spend a couple of hours playing. Maybe not much happens. Maybe you get a few kills, but then you know sometimes when the stars align, it's proper cinema. Okay, so that noise that we just heard there was a brakes. Just got to be careful. We're not in a great position to engage if he does come too close. And there is a point south there. If we hold here, this is a nice point. We've got an RPG. Got a couple of heat rockets. We do have an SVD, which is not optimal, but it'll just be to finish them off anyway. Just be careful of the woods up there. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but on this server in particular, you can dig a trench, which is a nice little additive. Nice little option. You can set up a proper shell scrape. And now we play the waiting game. While I'm waiting, I'll just quickly check my stream. Yeah, it's looking alright. So we'll just have the default 70mm heat. So they're good. Some, I think if we come up against a proper, you know, the modern tank, we're going to struggle from the front. Okay, I think I can hear a vehicle coming. But if we get it from the side or the rear, we should have a good chance. I just can't believe that I shouldn't have fired what is it, the 60mm from the side of the tank. Just nothing. Did absolutely nothing to him. Okay, we'll wait here a few more minutes and then I'll start pushing down to Morton. Fuck it. Let's just push along the side. In the bushes. Should still be able to get a good shot off. I've noticed that firing at the rear, like if they drive past and I fire at the rear, it's probably not going to kill them. This would be the time that somebody's going to come when I'm on the road. Just curious. They must all be fighting up at Monty or something. Because oh, it's a main road. It's where they're going to be coming from. From the east. From Morton. Sometimes I hear that heli and it sounds like, you know, you hear the heli but you can also hear the engine and I'm like, oh shit, that's a vehicle coming. See, like then, when the helicopter flew past, it sounded like a vehicle, like as in a car or a Humvee. But yeah, I enjoy this engine. Like, compared to Arma 3, obviously it's still very new and fresh. You know, the AI is just not there, but the immersion, how it feels and how it plays is still quite good. Like, graphics is a big thing as well. Jeez, look at those traces. God, I'm almost all the way. There hasn't been a vehicle in like 20 minutes. Okay. So the boys are about to engage there. So if I go set up and look over Morton, then I can at least provide, you know, deny the enemy, try and at least harass them enough so that they can't reinforce that position. It's just been the wind. I hear these phantom vehicles all the time. AA's doing its job. Okay, that's a fucking vehicle if I've ever heard one. There we go, beautiful. Okay, we're on. It's on fire. Yeah, fucking leave it, leave it, leave it. That's what we like to do. Fuck, it took us half an hour, but we got there and I made the shot. Not as if it was a hard shot. 30 meters away. Fuck, I need to push in though. Oh, there it is, going past. Jesus. Oh no. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got the explosion. I can see. Oh fuck. Can you see the enemies? They look like fucking ants over there. I need to push in. Okay, that was pretty sick. See, that's what happens, you know, you get 30 minutes, you get no action. There's all this action going on around you, and then you get a little, something like that happens, and you're like, fuck yeah. Jesus. At least it went back a far distance. Careful of those hills. It's not uncommon for them to put, you know, AA vehicles or some sort of Gatling gun. But that was good. Denied the enemy there. All from supplies. I picked off a dead comrade. So I, you know, other than my spawn price, I'm at a positive. So if I die now, I'm still up. It seems like there's a few enemies spawning in Morton as well. So even though, you know, you think, okay, well, it makes sense to attack there, but really, once the boys get on, start capping, they're not going to be able to spawn there. So they're all going to spawn here. So it's tactically makes more sense to set up, attack here, try and deny a few vehicles, and that way you're indirectly supporting your teammates who are capping the point. But you do sort of have to have those teammates doing that, you know, like, better reload this rocket. Yeah, it's already reloaded. So we're in the danger zone now. How far is that? 365. My memory serves me correct. It depends, I guess, where they built the vehicle spawn. Anywhere where they're going to be stationary for a few seconds. 377. So if I set it to 400, I aim a touch low. Let me just... I've got my phone covering my fucking... There we go. Touch low. Can I zoom in on this? Yes. This is where they'll be spawning. So you don't want to be at the front. You want to be deep. So I know it's shit because because I'm getting blocked by a tree, but that's actually good because it's hard for me to see. It's hard for them to see me. As soon as I take out the first one, though, they'll try and engage. They'll either do a strafing run or they'll send some men up to try and deal with me. Okay, I might be right back. So I'll just go prone over here. I've still got my headphones on, but I need to go take a quick slash. Okay, I am back. Wait, I am refreshed. We're here. We're looking over Morton. I did kill someone the other day. They just jumped in a little bird. I killed them, and I think they've changed it in 1.3 that when you shoot someone, I don't know, it keeps flying. I feel like before you would kill somebody who was driving a vehicle, and the vehicle would just stop. Whereas now, it seems like there's a chance they'll keep moving. So we know that is, what is it, 400 meters. So we may as well set the rocket to 400 meters. We're probably not going to fire the rocket, but you know, if an opportunity arises where it makes sense, it will give away our position almost like immediately. But you know, if there's a Huey with 8 people in it, it'd be silly not to. Very quiet. Okay, so they're going to start capping that, then they'll start spawning in. Oh shit, they're taking Lemuel. And they can cap it. So we may just have to play the waiting game. On the plus side, it means that people spawning back here are probably going to buy high supply items. They're going to buy helis. They're going to buy, you know, vehicles, armored vehicles. So we've got the command truck. Okay, that's good. So we can keep capping. So even if they take that, we can still cap. Oh, did that just get blown up? Yes, it did. All quiet on the eastern front, it seems. That's alright, this is a waiting game. It's not a battle, it's a war. And we're just gonna wait. That's all we can do, really, because we can't cap it. I think these guys are taking here, which is good. Can we see anything interesting? So there's their radio, there's their HQ, there's their hospital. There's their helipad. There's their vehicles, so that's where they'll spawn their vehicles. That is 387. Okay, it's picking up the tree. It's Same there. 400. Okay, so that one's pretty much dead on, which is good because if somebody is right there, we'll only be able to aim probably for the head. The issue with the body shots in this game is, you know, you'll hit the armor and, you know, they can take 2 or 3 shots before they actually go down. But if you get a good headshot, and I think with 7.62, even if it's a helmet shot, it should be out. I just hope they hold their transport truck. Because if they cut off this area here... Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, we still got a fair few. Then we won't be able to spawn there anyway. Unless they get a command truck close. It's almost like hunting, isn't it? It's slow, it's patient. It's calm. If we do get a helicopter land there, it may be worth engaging. Come on. 340. Okay, that's friendly. Blowing it up. Enemy heli coming in. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that must be an enemy. Now we play the waiting game. So they haven't capped Lemuel. There's a fair few men. I was thinking about pulling back and engaging them, like us providing some support fire from the east, but there's a fair few of them there. There's probably not much point. By the time I get there, they'll probably have it capped. Okay, helicopter's directly above me. Oh. So this is what we were talking about. So I need to aim low for this. Let's just see what he's doing. Oh, it definitely hits. I may have hit the helicopter. There we go. Fuck your helicopter, mate. That was good. Okay, there we go. That's what we were waiting for. It's better to take out the helicopter than him. Did I clip him? How many more rockets I got? Okay, that might be my last. Yeah, that's my last one. What did I hit? Wait, what the hell? No, it's still fucked up. Is he repairing it or something? Is he down? Like, what's looks like there's another guy on the other side, so maybe I killed someone. Maybe he had a Cowie still in it. Okay, it is back up. There you go, mate. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Hopefully it killed the guy who was trying to repair it as well. Man, I'm glad I had those rockets. Okay. There we go. That's what we like to see. Yeah, it's bugging now. I don't think he can repair it now. I must have killed him. He must have been repairing it on the other side. He had a Cowie though, for sure. Okay. That was good. I'm not sure how much that's worth, but it'd be a few bloody supplies, that's for sure. NATO sees Lemuel. Oh, not good. Not good at all. How are these boys doing? Not great. We either need a command truck or we need to take Lemuel. You know what? It's really quiet here. Let's push back. Let's go help them out. We took out the Apache or the Cobra, whatever it was. I'm not good with helicopters. I know the Huey, I know the Black Hawk. I know how to differentiate if they're Russian or American. The Huey is like your generic, I think it's an upgrade. It's like the one before the Black Hawk or the Black Hawk. And then the American one, not the American, sorry, the Russian one almost looks like a pregnant caterpillar. That was good though. We took that out. So that's a sniper. So this will be... I wonder what I hit before when I shot at him. I'm not sure if I hit like part of the helicopter or I hit his body armor. Because I saw the sparks. Is that a fucking vehicle? Or is that just a heli? We'll go push over here. Engage them. We can't cap it until they take Lemuel. It's a nice big open field I gotta run through. It's very heavily wooded too. Not going to be able to see too much. Sounds like a fucking predator. So I'd say this life has been pretty successful so far. Got that armoured vehicle, the big gun on top, kill that. Kill the guys inside of it, of course. Shot the... I think it's a Cobra. I shot the Cobra, killed the co-pilot. The guy tried to repair it. Shot it again, blew it up, and killed the guy trying to repair it. So I'd say that's... because they'd be quite expensive. Both of those. I think the armoured vehicle... that helicopter would be a shitload, surely. Supplies aren't really a major thing in this one compared to your standard, though. As in, like, most places have a shitload of supplies unless they're right on the outskirts. So Morton probably has a shitload. But still, you know, everything counts. And even just denying the enemy that helicopter for that, you know, stopping it from engaging somewhere, like a friendly position. Enemy vehicle. What's that wind? Enemy vehicle coming. Looks like he's getting out of here. Going to Lemuel. Must be empty. There it is. What is it? Kiwi, it looks like. We had a guy the other day when I was playing. I had one of those disposable launchers. And he was in a Cobra and he was just hovering above the trees for about, must have been at least 2 minutes. I took a shot, took him out, but it was like, what are you doing, bro? You got that, like, it's not cheap. And you're just chilling in the air. Your ass gonna get shot out of the air. Oh, so it's still Russian. Oh shit, they're capping. Thought we lost it. Yeah, we stopped them. Keeps going, and then so there must be a couple. We'll just stay here, just try and deny them. I didn't realise we slowned it. Just had the radio cut off because we don't have Lemur or Keck, because I think Keck's as well. It's another thing you can look for. I'm not sure within this modded server, but generally, if the enemy walks near trees, or if you walk near trees, there'll be birds. So we need to hold this. Means we need to work out where they are. I don't have a fully auto weapon. Oh, is that a vehicle coming up behind me? Certainly sounded like it. They're capping it quick, so. Oh no, maybe that was just a helicopter. So we saw a vehicle over there. That's where they would have dismounted, pushed in. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, there's an enemy vehicle. Jesus. Oh my god. What was he doing? He had no pressure. The only people on this base is friendly. It's friendly, his teammates. Fuck me. Oh. Oh, where was he? He must have dismounted. How did he see me? Let's spawn here. I might just chill out in the AA gun for a little bit. Sweet, we took Lemur. That's good. Okay, well, there's not much point being here. So I don't think they'll engage it when they can't cap it. There's not much point. can I buy? Can I buy anything decent? Let's... I always like to get the one with the cover on, so I don't... Oh, are you serious? Yeah, that'd be right. Perfect timing. The secondary explosion. Come on, wake up, wake up. Ah, oh, bastard. No better timing than that. After I spawn the vehicle. At least the vehicle's not hurt. The only worst thing would have been if the vehicle exploded. Come on, wake up. Is there friendly? Here's someone walking. Hope it's friendly. There we go, I'm up. Yeah, don't need a bandage. Let's get in.
Can I get in, please? Is that?
Yeah, bro.
I thought someone
How's
blew up your
that
bloody
fucking
car.
Bradley still above that point?
Nah, it was,
over the port? Just
It was that fucking helicopter, the secondary explosion. I was like, no!
Oh, that's crack up. Oh, fuck.
Is that fucking artillery? Or rockets or something?
Oh, it's turning around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? What's up? What's up?
It's a helicopter. That's right, the heli's come to save us.
There must be a war going on in Monty, because I feel like there's not many people in this area, like enemies.
Nah, it's not. I almost got a campground but died.
Oh, unlucky. I watched a guy flying I think it was a Cobra before. He just crashed straight into the trees. Like no pressure or anything, just crashed straight into the trees.
I'm surprised we just lagged out. Some rubber banding into some trees.
Oh, you don't have to make excuses for it, bro. It's just trash.
Uh-oh.
You hurt?
Nah. He sucks.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
He heard ya.
Oh, I'm sweet.
Oh, gravy.
Oh, that's empty.
Yeah, bro. Skills that kills, mate. Too fast, too furious.
You go, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No worries, mate. Sounds like enemy armor. Oh no, that might be ours. Yeah, gunner. That's ours. That guy hasn't gotten shot yet, so area must be somewhat clear. Friendly heli? Nope, I guess not. There he is. Come on. Somebody's got some AA, surely. Oh, mate's got the fuck. I gotcha. You shouldn't be bleeding anymore. Moderate bleeding. Nope, he's still bleeding. Let's put him on his back so we can just see. This guy is... Here we go, his arm. Oh, there you go. He must have been fucked up. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys.